Hey girl, welcome back to She Loves to Gossip. We have a lot to get into today because the girls are acting up on social media. From an IG model accusing Offset of trying to set up Stefon Diggs, to Cardi B continuing to speak out about feeling scared for her life, and JT getting humbly dragged on stage after the crowd gave her zero energy. Plus, we've got messy layers, allegations, screenshots, deleted posts. Girl, it's a whole soap opera. So grab your snacks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because we're getting into all this tea right now. So girl, let me break this down nice and slow because it gets wild. An Instagram model named Jordan dropped what she is calling alleged text messages between herself and Offset. And in these messages, she's basically claiming that Offset was trying to get the location of Stefon Diggs. Yep, you heard me right. So let's walk through what she posted. She starts off by telling him congrats on the album. Then the alleged Offset responds with, thanks, where you at, Op? Then allegedly he hits her again with give, drop, or don't come back around. Which, girl, she is claiming this was Offset asking for Stefon Diggs' location. She replies, make sure I'm nowhere near. He goes, now. She says, delete these texts. Then he replies, finna send message, then yo, and it just goes on from there. So in the caption of the screenshots, Jordan says, Offset keeps violating me, but stays in my phone asking me to help him set up Stefon. Please. She also called him super tender, then called him a shrimp. You know what that means. The shade was heavy. Now, girl, do we know these messages are 100% real? Absolutely not. Nobody is confirming anything, and it's all allegations right now. But what's making people raise an eyebrow is the timing, because we all remember how Offset has been acting lately. Honestly, this entire situation is disturbing. Offset has been spiraling on social media, posting and deleting shady things about Cardi B's newborn baby with Stefon Diggs, and allegedly trying to stay close to her even after she said multiple times that she feels unsafe. Remember when Cardi gave birth to her and Stefon's baby boy? Offset posted, my kid, LOL, before deleting it, and that was the moment Cardi got on Twitter Spaces crying and saying she felt harassed, threatened, unsafe, and that her life felt in danger. She said, it's been a year and I'm still being harassed behind closed doors. So girl, when you put all that together, these allegations, even if not proven, don't sound unbelievable. This is how obsession starts. This is how domestic abuse escalates. Emotional, mental, and online harassment is still harassment. And Offset is giving, if I can't have you, no one can. I'll make your life miserable until you come back. You moved on, so now I'm spiraling. It's scary, it's dangerous, and women lose their lives behind men like this every single day. And if these texts are real, Offset needs a straitjacket, a 5150 hold, and a therapist ASAP. And let's be real, this man is so focused on Cardi and Stefon instead of focusing on being a present father, paying his bills, or growing as a person. It's embarrassing. All right, girl, let's move on because the drama doesn't stop there. The streets are also talking about JT, and apparently the crowd at Jeezy's show had her feeling real humbled. So JT performed at Jeezy Friends in Orlando, and girl, she stopped the entire show because the crowd was dead silent, like zero energy, crickets, tumbleweeds. You could hear a pin drop. She literally paused the show and said, I can't hear y'all. I don't have time for this tonight. I'm 33. I don't know if I'm a YN or an OG anymore. Y'all be looking at me like I'm crazy. She said she didn't know what age group she's supposed to be performing for. And honestly, you could hear the frustration in her voice. It was awkward. And social media had a field day.
It was cute. Girl, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Come on, y'all, let's keep going. Baby, I'm a gangster, bitch. All right, if you a 90s baby, put your hands up. Y'all bitches was born in the 70s. Just put your hands up. Everybody put your hands up. Hands up. You right there, hands up. Now wave them left and right. Come on. Boy, anyways, I want to make my official retirement from the OG community. I will not be doing no more shows for me. I'm done. But I had so much fun, and I cannot wait to see the legends hit the stage. Good night.
JT, y'all show some love. Y'all show some love right now. Chill, come here, chill.
Y'all show some love for my girl.
JT and Lady. Hey, Lady.
A lot of people are saying this was a humbling experience, especially since JT has had other moments where crowds didn't react or walked away during her set. But honestly, the situation is layered. Here's where the conversation gets interesting. JT relies heavily on crowd participation. Older crowds, especially at a Jeezy show, are not going to be screaming and dancing for City Girl songs. JT's music has a specific target audience. Jeezy's audience is a whole different demographic. I think JT needs more choreography, more performance-based sets, less dependence on the crowd, better stage direction. Because look at Beyonce. That woman performs like the crowd doesn't exist. She doesn't need them to sing to validate the show. JT can definitely grow from this, but girl, the memes were loud. Okay, girl, now let's circle back to Cardi one more time because this situation with Offset and the IG model, plus Cardi's fear, is turning into a whole documentary storyline. People online are starting to put pieces together. Offset is allegedly contacting an IG model who used to date his assistant. That IG model says Offset asked her to hang out with Stefon Diggs so Offset could pull up. Offset knows a man who is currently suing Stefon Diggs. Cardi B has already expressed fear and said he has an unhealthy obsession. It is giving schemy, manipulative, plotting, dangerous. This is how women end up on crime documentaries. This is why Cardi said she is scared. This is why people are calling for her to get a restraining order. Offset is moving like a man who wants control, not closure. I genuinely hope Cardi takes legal action because this is not normal behavior from any ex, let alone a famous one with influence and money. And if these texts are real, Offset is not just messy, he's dangerous. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs is minding his business, loving his woman, loving his son, smiling, glowing, living his best life. Offset, go raise your kids and stop plotting in DMs. All right, girl, that's all the tea for today, and whew, it was a lot. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below because this Offset situation is getting scary. The JT performance was embarrassing, and the internet is in shambles. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next video because the way these celebrities are moving, I'll probably have tea for y'all tomorrow. Love you, girl. See you in the next one. Bye.